So, can you read the English, what we recited, the Karma Manvedan? Anybody? Yeah, Karma, just that part.
Only that verse.
English. After that, Chinese. After that, Chinese. Spanish.
A star, a perspective view, a bottle lamp flame, an illusion, a dewdrop, a water bowl, a dream, lightning, a cloud. See all consciousness phenomena like this.
So I chant. While I'm chanting slowly, then you meditate. The whole purpose is to get an opportunity to meditate. So, okay. Perhaps you may not know the star, the phenomena like stars, so my understanding the stars, that is stars at that time, but the sunbeam, because of to over, or how to say, sunbeam in a very strong, so it's not, it doesn't mean there's no star at that time. You can't see the star, but the sunbeams privated, so that is don't see the sunbeams. So when the sun sets, then it gradually starts. Things cannot exist without the ultimate natural emptiness. Because of the emptiness, it exists. Because it is empty of the hallucinated view, the truly existent or existing from inside or existing by nature or real one, because it's empty of that in reality, so that's why it exists. So anything samsara nibbana, everything which exists, and because that's empty, so that's why it exists. Doesn't mean it's empty nihilism, so they don't exist. Not that. They're empty of. It's empty of hallucination that you have and that you hold is real. That you, in your whole life, you hold it real, but it's hallucination. But what is that? Just a hallucination. Nothing more than that. Doesn't exist. It's not there. So it's empty of that. So they exist. That's why they exist. Because they exist, they're empty. So that unification. So anyway, karma. So that the defective view. So what appears, what we hold on to, what's real, is all. What appears, the way things appear, the real one, and the way we hold on to is a truth. But it's false, but we hold it's a truth. You see, but if you analyze, it's a hallucination. So Rabbi has great meaning. Defective, I translate defective vision. I don't know how that translates, I have no idea. Yeah, so please meditate while I'm chanting, okay, one by one. So all the whole phenomena, particularly your lives, okay. Particularly your life, yourself. Yes, Hindi, English.
By the merits my transcorporeal beings attain the state of all seeing, subdue the enemy of false, and be freed from the ocean of samsara, disturbed by the waves, aging, sickness, and death.
Savanye,
As I introduced yesterday, the the graduate path through of the three capable beings, the true enlightenment, which it is true enlightenment. So, as I mentioned, so the motivation aspect according to that. So here, for example, to listen lectures in the world, to listen lectures, things you don't need all this motivation. It's not a question of it doesn't have a question of the motivation. You have to have a pure motivation to listen to the lecture or just any lecture. In the lecture, how to make Coca-Cola or just anything. Just anything. So, how to make pizza or the Italian cheese. What? Italian cheese. Mozzarella cheese. How to make mozzarella cheese. How to make sharper food then. So you don't know that. You don't know that. So anyway, that doesn't happen. That doesn't not mentioned at all. The pure motivation, pure mind for listening. That you see. So here. Here, Buddhist meditation, Dharma, practice Lamrim, not only intellectual learning like university, college, but here it's Lamrim, not just only intellectual learning, but it's an experience. You experience this sometimes practice experience. So, not to have realization, path through enlightenment, path through Sangye, the total purification, elimination of the obscuration, gross and subtle. Then all the completion of all realization, nothing to gain, nothing to, no realization left out to not like that, complete elimination, purification. So because that, then there's a completion of realization. So Sangye, and so it's a very, very rich word, Tibetan. So must have the same name, but also Buddha. So from name you can get an idea of what it is. It's a mental state, So the total development of your mind, your condition of your mind. So from this very suffering mind, a totally defiled suffering mind, from that to transform. Totally free from suffering. Oceans of samsara suffering, and not only that, totally free from the disturbing thought obscuration, gross obscuration, then subtle obscuration. So no obscuration left. So because that's why then total full development of the mind, total realization. So from then you can understand what we have to achieve, Sangye. So from then you can understand like that, I see. The Tibetan translation from Sanskrit is very, very rich in the past. Those great holy beings translate. They're not only translate words by words, not just only scholars. No, they are holy beings. At the same time, they are holy beings, and all those translators are holy beings. Who translate from Sanskrit into Tibetan language. It's incredible. So there's one or two words. There's all the meaning is there. So but that's why Swana says, if you really want to learn, philosophy, the extensive philosophy of Buddhism, then easy way to learn Tibetan language first. So why Swana keep on saying that is because that is easy. In English nowadays, so many geshes who studied the depth and the extensive teaching of Buddhism, of course. Now so many who speak fluent English. So many years ago, the translators, even though they're good in English, but they didn't study complete Dharma. They didn't study complete philosophy. So they studied some. So when they translate not complete meaning in their translation, there is no complete meaning. It's round, or half translation of the meaning. So, but the name is not complete, it will be the half. So like that, you see, in the past, long time ago, many hundred years ago, many years ago, it's like that. And so you see, beginning is like that. Now there are so many geishas, so many, Westerners and Tibetans, and many geishas who studied depth philosophy, they speak English, so now getting better. So a long time it's like that, so especially English. So by having to learn the philosophy details, really Tibetan, learn Tibetan is the best. So you don't get you don't get cheated, you don't get misled, you get correct understanding, full understanding, so intellectual at least. So like that, so you get the whole idea, otherwise not. Just close by, not exactly. Even it's close than the half. Even it's talking about it, but it's only half, so things like that. So then people who don't know Tibetan, then they don't know. People who don't know Tibetan, then it's like that. So people who know Tibetan, then they get the whole idea of even so especially after study philosophy, then you learn all the definitions, all the details, so through debate, and then you see, then you come to know correct, complete correct reading and things like that. After eliminating through debate, all the wrong concept, wrong understanding, so, not hard, not complete, all that wrong. So anyway, so like that. So those past great holy beings who translated from something unbelievable, so what they have the translation was incredible storage. Unbelievable, so like that. So Upanishad says the complete Buddhama, visible teaching, Theravada teaching, Heart Sutra, Tantra, everything exists in Tibet. There's no other countries either Theravada or only that, not Mahayana teaching, Sutra and Tantra, or just Mahayana teaching, but Sutra, but still not complete. Then there's no Mahayana Tantra teaching, it doesn't exist. So many countries like that. So Tibet is there's the whole near teaching, whole entire teaching taught by Buddha. So it's unbelievable fortunate, unbelievable fortunate. So that gives us most unbelievable fortunate to learn everything, to learn the Theravada, the Mahayana Sutra and the Mahayana Tantra. So fortunate to be able to learn, to able to come to know. So fortunate. So then you're able to lay all the foundation, Theravada, and then Mahayana Sutra, then top Mahayana Tantra. So you're able to lay all the necessary foundation. So you're able to practice Mahayana Tantra correctly. So like that. Otherwise, well, we are Vajrayana. Oh, we are Vajrayana. Oh, then there's no Lambda, nothing. There, no bodhicitta, no emptiness, nothing. We are Vajrayana. You're lost. You're Vajrayana, lost. In the dark, no sun, no light, dark, darkness, kind of like that, you see. No, nothing, so you're lost. So I want to mention, in other countries, I think in Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, those other countries, Hinan, Mahayana, then Vajrayana, like that, you see. Then they call the of course that's not changed, but the Chinese they go Mahayana, and then Tibetan they go Vajrayana, something, I don't know what kind of power, magic or some kind of powerful magic or something, you see. Then Nepal, different. Nepal, Theravada, the Mahayana is the Tibetan monastery is Mahayana. The Vajrayana is the Nepalese themselves. Never is. They go to holy places, the Mahakas, they don't show the malas. There's a step, that's also same instruction in the Tibetan. So they recite the mantra or those other mantra like that. So never is that practice, that bhajana. So in Nepal like that. So it's a very strange. So these monasteries, they learn the tantra. They learn the tantra, kind of complete part. They study, meditate. They try to actualize, on the basis of the bodhicitta, emptiness, renunciation, we say. So, but never is they don't know this. Complete no idea. The Tibetan monasteries, there's completely so many initiation, Baba, then come into, but never is. Yes, the lineage, family lineage, sort of initiation was not common, was not public, not common. Only I think family lineage or something like that. So they call Vajrayana. So they Nepalese they call it that. So different ways recollection. So it's very I don't know. What the way the sound is very degenerated and kind of no bodhicitta, no lambrim, no bodhicitta, no emptiness, no renunciation, kind of sound like that, and very, very poor, very poor. So like that. But the monasteries, they all the initiation, so much, and then the Kirtandra, Chaitandra, and the Mahanatandra. I practice and the retreat to exercise paths. So but they don't know, they have no idea. Never is. The Nepalese, they have no idea. So Bhajan is only themselves. See, so that. So anyway, what I'm talking then then in this life, and not be born in the lower realm and receive Devahin body after death, and that see that just that is not this is just talking to you, and not sufficient, and need to be free from oceans of samsara sufferings and the liberation from samsara, nirvana, Lord, if that is not sufficient there. Oh, Kasuri, then Kasuri, free from the lower nirvana and then not fall down in that, and free from the self-chasing thought and see. Then achieve peerless happiness, the total cessation of gross subtle obscuration, completion of realization, the Sangye. then to only for sentient beings, numberless sentient beings, from whom you receive all your happiness from beginningless rebirth now and all the future, including your enlightenment. So all the from whom you receive all the happiness. Yeah. So the other sentient beings, numberless sentient beings, the most kind, most precious, so then free them from oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment by oneself alone. Then therefore, one need to achieve state of omniscience to do that perfectly benefit others. Then you won't need to achieve state of omniscience. And therefore, then come to listen to the teaching. Okay, yeah. So that, so need to motivate like this. So as I mentioned at the beginning, here so this is just an example when you listen to teaching, pure motivation. Especially best with Buddhism, think about it, but they're benefiting others and number of sentiments. So that is particularly clarified, emphasized. But it means though, it means not only meditation, every practice, whatever process, no anything. Whatever, it's best one is done, dedicated or done for the benefit, done to the every sentient being, every helpings, every hunger goes, every animals. They're numberless, so every helpings, every hunger goes, every animal. Every human being, it's a numberless universe. So not only human beings, this earth, no, that's very little. And the numberless universe, so numberless human beings, numberless spirit beings, numberless other, numberless intermediary beings. So, to benefit. To cause happiness, ultimately want to bring everyone free from oceans or samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment. Bring them to enlightenment. So doing so to achieve enlightenment for that. So not only listening, teaching, giving teaching, not only that, but even eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, even that one is sleeping, all that, not only meditation, during the Dharma practice, some days the prostrations and different meditations. So not on that, not on that. So even the action, sitting, walking, eating, sleeping, whatever, so forth. See, do for not only yourself, but do for numberless sentiments. For everyone, as I mentioned before, to benefit, to not just only to cause temporary happiness. No, not that. The ultimate happiness, not just to get food, get shelter, get money. No, not that. Not just temporary happiness. No, not all that. Ultimate happiness, free from samsara. oceans of samsara suffering free, totally free, and then ultimate happiness. Then higher than that, enlightenment, fearless happiness. For that, then you do. So you try to do everything for you. If you don't have realization bodhicitta, if you have realization bodhicitta, then without effort, everything what you do, talking, sleeping, eating, breathing, even breathing, you do for every sentient being, even breathing in and out. For the bodhisattvas, number is happening, for the benefit of number is happening, for the benefit of number is hungry lords, for the benefit of number is animals. As I mentioned, all the sentient beings live in the water and the earth and in the bushes, even people strong, animals strong, like that. For everyone, the number is so like that. To benefit everything, everything done naturally for others. Every movement, everything done for others. It's unbelievable, unbelievable. That's that is the best. That's unbelievable, fantastic. Causing happiness to novelist and so not just temporary happiness, as I mentioned before. Ultimate happiness, freedom from samsara, freedom from the oceans of samsara, suffering, liberation, not all that. Enlightenment, it's incredible. So if you have bodhicitta like this, if you really say bodhicitta, so now why you came here, Kopan course, why you came here is for that, you understand? Why you came here is about that. To generate bodhicitta, that you should have the idea. You should have that idea in the mind. And now, even now, that idea right down. So any sentient being you meet, naturally you have not me at all, no other, but you see, bodhicitta, they have a renunciation as preliminary, then, the renunciation, the first renunciation, nothing happens. Every sentient being you meet, then you have natural thought to lead to enlightenment, like that. Natural thought without effort. Then how the mother feels, how daughter or son fell in the fire, suffering, you see, then even 1 second, even 1 second to pick up the child, even takes 1 second, but it's like for her, like it takes a long time, but years, so unbearable. With 1 second, her child is in the fire. This is most unbearable, all like that. So sentient beings in the samsara. So that time you know what samsara means. Not just the word samsara, not just kind of not just captured in the house, but nothing more than that. Control, even that, I'm not sure. So feel like that, you think about the other sentient beings, like you are like mother's child, fell in the fire, so how mother feel, all like that, you see, like that. Although not only the hell hungers animal, but even there, human beings, suras, asuras. There, for example, desire realm devas. Then there's a form realm devas, formless realm devas. The highest in samsara is the formless realm. So all you feel like that. Like your daughter's son. Or from the child's side, they think a mother who fell in the fire, suffering, most humble sorrow. So how you the child who think the mother is so kind. Child who look at the mother enemy in the West a lot. In young time, every day mother tells you, do this, don't do this, do this. So you see, then child grow up a little more, then they go away. When they grow up, they go away. Then some don't come back, some come back. It's like Raja's nephew, Dangme, nephew, his nephew, he ran away 1 year. Then after some time he thought kindness to the mother. Then he was there, I will come back. So some come back like that, thinking the kindness of mother, recognizing. But some don't come back. So anyway, in the West like that. Because I think in the West freedom, liberation, you see, liberation, there's women liberation, there's many liberation. So you see, you never check what is beneficial for you, not you never check. Liberation, jump to the liberation, but you never check what the liberation is good for you, not. Never check. Oh, liberation, you jump. Then it's just like that. It's like this. It's like you are jumping in the house where there's a fire, but you have to have freedom. You have to have liberty. You have to have freedom to yourself. You have to have free what you want to do. Yeah, yes, oh yes. You jump in the house where there's a full of fire. Yes, I need freedom. Yes, it's like that. So you never check up. Freedom, you call freedom, but you never check up what the benefit is to you. Benefit is at many levels. Benefit is many levels. Real benefit, deep benefit, you have to know Dharma first. Then you can judge the benefit of that kind. Otherwise, how can you judge? How can you judge in the bad and good? No way to judge without understanding Dharma. No way. There's always a danger. Good, the bad one's good one's bad. There's always like this. Mostly like this. If you learn Dharma, then you come to know. If you're not practicing Dharma, but just to learn, just to study those incredible philosophy. That's analyzing, all analyzing, and taking, analyzing this life. Inner science is taking. So then you develop wisdom. What is good? What is bad? What's good for you? What's bad? What's good? Very deep, not just temporary. No. So like that. If you're not practicing, I tell you. Otherwise, in the world, bad ones, good ones, bad ones, many like that. Totally wrong understanding with that. Much suffering. What did I say? I'm forgetting what I'm talking. Yeah, okay. Okay, so In the West, not really checking, benefits to you and others, but you just hang up with the word, freedom yourself, hang up with this word, but you never check up what is harmful benefits you try, never. Never. Just hang up with the words, freedom to yourself, so like that. It will run towards that. Never check what he say, what he does to you. So as I mentioned, so the poison is a poisonous food. This good, sex, something which is harmful, it kills you. Thank God, it's so good. Something which is real, something which is really good. That's bad. So analysis, so important. Analysis. So to analyze, you need wisdom. So how you develop wisdom in the West? How you develop wisdom? So that you have to know that how to develop wisdom. There's thousands of religions. Everyone says my religion best. So how you develop that wisdom? How do you discriminate? Bad or good? I say reliable and cheating. Yeah. Was opposite reliable and cheating. Huh? Unreliable. So, it's a high check. You understand? So you need wisdom. So how you develop wisdom in that case, that's so important. That's so important. Because it cheat your lives. Not only cheat this life is a few months, a few weeks, few years, but cheat thousands of millions life, future life, cheat this life, cheated, they all suddenly get cheated. So very difficult to achieve happiness. To meet the right path. So difficult. Right path. That didn't cheat you. That's how we develop compassion to certain things. They don't meet with the Lama. They have no merit to meet with the Lama. No karma, no good karma, no merit at all to meet Lama. For life to life, for eons, they have no opportunity to meet with Lama. So much suffering, so much wrong concept. Even they have religion, but follow wrong path, which is the wrong path. Often, then that brings suffering, life to life. Eons was. So we have to develop compassion. We have to look at them as compassion. We develop compassion for them. So you are coming here, come on course, also develop compassion for them. And to bring them, to free them from oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment by generating bodhicitta. Your purpose, you are coming to Kopan is that. New ones and old students, same. So old student came in many years ago, whenever. So now you kept the mind in the path shown by Buddha. That is study in the monasteries, how Buddha is reliable. Study monasteries about Panavodika, the 4 chapters. Yeah? Study how Buddhism is reliable. The debate. It's not just blind faith. No. You see, some others, you ask 1 question, 2 questions, they finish. They don't answer. Then it becomes false. When you ask 1 question, 2 questions, then it went down, it became false. Not like that. Oh, Buddhism, that's why he told us, 20th century, Buddhism must learn, must learn, not just blind faith, must learn. So one of the emphasized so strongly, that even for lay people, not only sanghas. The reason is that. So in Tibet, as I mentioned, Tibet, in India, when the lay people, young boys, girls, and the old men, women, they start the debate. Okay. Okay, all right. So the motivation there to each reminiscence to bring liberate every sentient being from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment. Okay, for that. Okay, yeah. I taught this in the past courses, so it might be a good example for new people, or even with old people, to analyze. How everything came from samsara nirvana, suffering, happiness, including enlightenment, liberation from samsara, then temporary happiness, day-to-day life happiness, and then sufferings, oceans of samsara suffering. Every life problems. So how everything, samsara, nibbana, enlightenment, health, so how everything comes from mind. How everything comes from your mind. Your enlightenment comes from your mind. Your samsara, your enlightenment, your health comes from your mind. Your samsara, your nirvana comes from your mind. Your everyday happiness comes from your mind. Everyday problems come from your mind. So you are the creator, not God. You are the creator. For example, for me, just example, sometimes there's a little bit time. You see, whether I should get angry to that person, because the person did this and that. My self-chasing thought doesn't like, with harm to my self-chasing, not my body, not my wisdom, think empty, not that, but harmed my self-chasing thought. So sometimes give time. What should I should angry to that person, not. Then sometimes I follow the usual in the world. If some harm, then you're angry, you see, or harm, you see. So I follow to that. Sometimes gives a little bit time, sometimes, many times, immediately angry, you see, without time, suddenly, but then it sometimes gives a little bit time, whether to get angry or not. Then it gives a little bit time. The relation to myself. So then, for example, then you have freedom to whether to get angry or not. You see, you have freedom. So then, so I'm using an example. So you are the creator. Small example. So so you see, the appearance, form, through the sense of eye, see, appearance, good appearance, good appearance, form that appears to you, good appearance, and the sound what appears to you, good appearance, sound, and taste and tangible, anything that appears good. Sense of body, object, sense of body, the comfortable, and things. Then what you hold on to, that's good. Everything comes from your mind. Everything comes from your mind. So that. The world, how it appears to you, and how you see the world is kind of come from your mind. How it appears to you, how you see is come from your mind. Kopan, you see how it appears to you, including food, holding what appears to you, the way it appears to you, the way you hold it, everything comes from your mind. So here, Komba, how it appears to you, and how everybody appears to you, how you hold, everything comes from your mind. It's like that. Custody. So it's like you're living in your movie. You know, when you show movie, there's a negative role put in the machine so that with the electricity, so shows on the screen, you know, shows on the screen. It looks like everything appeared from there. It looks like everything came from there, everything exists from there, but it's completely not true. So it's projected by the machine, the film, what's it called, film, projected there. So, but it appears like everything, house, people, war, enjoying, whatever. It appears from there, but nothing true. So, like that, exactly similar. They all come from your mind. The projector of your mind came from your mind. Projector, creator, projector of your mind. So everything came from your mind. Good and bad. So this life, not only now, but from birth up to death, will come from one's mind, how everything appears, how everything you hold on. So, yeah. So today, usually do A or B or something. The today I do Z. Okay, Z. You see, when we look at that on blackboard, when you look at that, looks like that Z existing from its own side, existing by nature, truly existent. Real Z from its own side. If you use that every language, okay. And then appears that if you hold on, that true, 100% true. Okay, which is totally false. But you see, so like that, that's not only, that is not only one. I appears, you hold on to I like that, like you hold on that. Like that, whole the existence, all the object of sense of eye, ear, no, no struggle. All the object and the way to hold, everything like that. Everything like that. Samsara, Nirvana, everything. Everything like that. The way it appears, the way you hold, the way you recognize. Oh, so okay. So, it's okay. So now we go deeper. Okay, now, when you were a child, I mean when you were young, I don't know how many years ago since you learned that. Let's say child, most people child and child. So okay, that somebody, were parents or somebody who write on blackboard like that. Okay, that time you don't know that. First time you don't know that. Okay, that is that you have no idea. So a person draw like that, like that. Okay. Then you see, then what does appear to you as a line like this, like that, but you don't know this is that. But you don't know this is that. You understand? Mm-hmm. You're the first person to come to learn this is that, okay? So at that time, teacher write blackboard like that, one who is teaching, so it's just a line. Then teacher tell you name that. Then you learn from the teacher. You imitate, you learn from the teacher. That, the name for this line. That. You see, you learned name, that. So your mind, label that. Because of this, because this line, what teacher introduced you. So your mind also labeled that. So therefore, the way it exists is, you see, there is the base, like this. Then your mind label that. So mind which is label, that exists by from the base, and the mind which is label and the label. So how does that exist? Is that at that time? So there is not that completely existing from its own side. There is not that. It appears like that when you analyze. When you don't analyze, it appears like that. Only exists from that. But because it's labeled by your mind, and the base, depending on the base, and depending on relating to the base, because of that base. So then your mind label, your mind, and then they make a label with that, make up the label that, make up the label that. So do not it completely appears that completely exists from the side. But when your mind making up the label that, so it do not exist at all, complete from its own side. So. Complete do not exist at all, completely existing from inside, no way. Not only that, your mind merely labeled, religion to that, because of that base, so your mind merely labeled that. So, therefore, nothing exists that from its own side. Nothing exists. Nothing, not even atom, exists from its own side. Because it's merely labeled by your mind. A relation to that base. So that comes again, so later. Okay, so first to understand is the so you see. So then you see. So that's how that comes in existence. You see, that you see. There's the base, and then your mind, if a teacher taught you, then your mind labeled that. Your mind labeled that, and then labeled that. So then you see, that's how that came in existence. That came in existence. That's how. But then you see. But then next second, after you believe this is that, after your mind labeled that, this is that, after labeled, you see, then sooner or later, or next second, or sooner or later, then that appeared to you, not came from mind, not your mind labeled, not your mind merely labeled, but you see, not merely labeled by mind, not labeled by mind, not even that. So totally existing from its own side. Totally existing from its own side. Not even depend on your mind. You don't look at it, it came from mind, not So see, that totally existing from its side. No, that you see. Now that's where it grows one. So like that. So you see that what's that? Similar with the eye. That example to use for the eye. So there is a first thought. First, mind label, mind merely impute I, because there's a base aggregate. Like that. So like that, please understand. Like that, whole entire samsara, nirvana, enlightenment, samsara, everything happened, everything. You see? came from your mind. Everything, yes, came from your mind. Just like that, just like the eye. Everything came from your mind. Everything came from your mind, because your mind, after somebody introduced you, then your mind made a label. Your mind made a label this and that. Because of valid base, there's the valid base. And the valid mind labeling and me labeling name. So like that, whole existence, you see, they are taught by parents, teachers, all the names. When you're born, when you're born, it's like frog. I mean, piece of meat. When you're born, it's like frog, or sorry, piece of meat. So nothing. So then taught by parents, teacher, you see, all the names. This and this. You understand? All the names. Yeah, so, like that, you see. So you see, so everything's there. So your mind a label. Your mind merely between everything. So everything came from your mind. And then, so how everything came from your mind? Created by your mind. Came from your mind. And then later, then the false hallucination there. Then it appeared. Not only merely labeled by mind, but even not labeled by mind. Totally existing from there. You see? You understand? Total hallucination. Total wrong view. Oh, like the Z. Oh, I. Everything. Sometimes everything happens from everything. Existing from there, labeled by mind, not that, even worse, totally existing from there. So, all this hallucination, totally including the I, everything hallucination. Then the last one, bewildered tea. So you see, a negative imprint is left on the mental continuum, or mere I, or from beginningless rebirth, by the ignorance, by the wrong concept, ignorance. Oh, you see, I and everything what appear from there, then believe that is real. Believes that is real. So this ignorance, root of all the basis, root of all the delusion. 8,000 delusions. So the delusion basis. So because of this negative imprint collected from beginningless rebirth on the mental continuum, So then, because you see, that, so that you put up to your mind, made imputed that, then sooner or later, after that next second or sooner or later, you see that not from your mind exists, but from the side of the object. From the side of the object. Or then even the very gross, truly existing from its own side. Also, so that, so you see, so that's a hallucination. So it's same thing with the eye, same thing with all the rest of phenomena. Same thing with all the rest of phenomena, the hallucination. The whole life, totally you see, appear, you hold on totally wrong way. So that hallucination. What comes next? So therefore, understanding essence of Buddhism, emptiness, ultimate nature, so important. You understand? So important. Well, I should write that one, but that's why studying Madhyamika, debating all the, if you can, about this, all the Lama, all the Pandits, but many texts, so then next meditation, the meditations, then daily life. So slow, that's so important. So therefore the recite Heart Sutra. Okay, we stop that.
Dele zawa gombo kenye ge je se zembar chenye lo.
We drink tea, not only meal-level tea, but we drink a truly existent tree. By truly existent I. In the truly existent Kopan Gomba. Truly existent Kopan course. So you see why the whole world suffers. Even the ant or the tiniest insect, I've forgotten the name, scientifically mentioned in the water, in the ocean. I forgot the name, it's the most tiniest insect. So, yeah, including yourself, so, I mean, yeah. So, want happiness and do not want suffering, but always experience suffering. Always, because we always create cause of suffering. Believing you create cause of happiness, but it's always creating cause of suffering in the reality. Due to ignorance, not knowing what is the cause of happiness, what is the cause of suffering. That's the biggest ignorance. So what brings problem in the life? Your own mind brings problem. So we think the problem comes from outside. So, or COVID, all the famine, it's all the and dangers of earthquakes, landslide, all the water. So much problem with the water. They're bursting the water dam, the water flood, destroying the cities that in many hundred years have been developed, destroyed one day, destroyed 1 hour with an hour. So the fire, wind, so also tornado, the wind, and they destroyed the house within an hour, pieces, blue in the sky. However, all these things, we think is natural disaster. There is no answer in the West. For that, it's called a natural disaster. There's no answer for that. How it happened, why it happened, there's no answer for that. Besides, there's no solution to stop that. So even the science is highly developed, yes, but still could not find the solution how to stop from where they came. So it's all, as I said before, it's all come from the mind. People experience. It's all come from the mind. People experience. So, so that. So the. the mind, you see, not knowing what's the cause of happiness, what's the cause of suffering. So, you see, what you've been doing, you believe you're the cause of happiness, but it's not. So constantly what you're working for is happiness. You think you're working for happiness, but because wrong understanding, we are not working for happiness. We are working for suffering. But you believe, but your belief is working for happiness. So the total ignorance, not knowing so it is a cause of suffering, but you think it is a cause of happiness. So all the time, so that from beginners, but so that's due to ignorance. So that's why all these problems. So mind created cause of those disasters. So then you experience, because you create the cause, so that's why you are involved. You are the one person who collects karma. So you experience those the dangers of earth, fire, wind, water, all the problems we experience that. So it's all came from your mind by creating karma in the first place, creating the karma without knowing the cause of happiness, the cause of suffering. As Bodhisattva, a great Bodhisattva, Shantideva explained. Duhan jula, umbar juga, dewi jula, dada jam, dewa tu jatimu pe duhan jula, sa dewi jula dada jam. So what the sentence means, what the do not like is suffering. What want is happiness, but they run, day and night run, to so busy to create the cause of suffering. You see? And then of course they think they believe they're creating cause of happiness, but it's wrong. So the cause of happiness, the vigilant, just gone. So they destroy the cause of happiness like enemy. Like the enemy they harm, destroy, kill, everything. So the cause of happiness they don't recognize, they don't know. So they always harm, destroy the cause of happiness. Like enemy, treat like that. Always. So therefore the result is that then it's so difficult to achieve happiness and constantly suffering. So all of that. So what's time now? Here my cloth says I'm okay. Doesn't show time. What is it? How many? Okay. 15 or 50? 15. Okay. All right. Yeah, then just some clarification. Lama Tsongkhapa said in the teachings of the three principal aspects of the path to enlightenment. Niru tobe shera midina, ngayjun changju samalo komjejang, sibi zaba jebra mindibe, teji tendu tobe tablabe. If you don't have a wisdom realizing an ultimate nature emptiness, even your mind is trained well in the renunciation, in the bodhicitta, but ruju samsara means ruju all your suffering cannot cut, cannot be eliminated. Therefore, therefore attempt the method to realize the dependent arising. Rinpoche said this tendel is not caused by dependent arising caused by cause and condition, not that. And this is subtle dependent arising. Also, the Lama Rinpoche in Tibet, who wrote many texts, he said also subtle dependent arising. But Dr. Rinpoche explained this is not subtle dependent arising, but this is gross dependent arising. This tendel. But Geshe Rinchen recently asked him, he said that it can mean both, depend on the person, gross and subtle, can mean both. That's what seemed Geshe Rinchen. It's one expert to learn it one in Saramay College. So he taught me at the monastery. He met so many other monks, so expert in Dharma philosophy. So there. So the Papanga, the Jinimbo said the subtle dependent arising is not a method to realize emptiness. He said it's not a method to realize emptiness, self-dependent arising. That means the dependent arising, gross dependent arising, caused by conditions, cause conditions. Also, they mentioned in my view, dependent arising, this is tended or a talabe. So, according to my view, as much as you can understand, as much as you can think the meaning of dependent arising, subtle, as much as you think, then you come to know the four schools of mathematics. Babachika school, Sudhara school, Mandala school, and the Madhyamika school. Madhyamika school is two Sawa Tantrika, Rangjiba, and the Tanjurva. So Tanjurva, so to realize emptiness, you have to realize recognize the reputing objects, the gakcha, reputing objects. You see, so the Madhyamika school, they saw Tantrika Rangjiba, and that is the as the phenomena exists as a undefeated mind. It appeared to the undefeated mind. Then it exists, labeled as it exists. Then as a so, without depending on appearing to the undefeated mind and undefeated mind labeling, then it completely existing from its side. That is the gacha of according to the Sotantriya Ranjuba gacha objectivity Buddhist. So that is not gacha of the Parsangika school, Madhyamika Parsangika school. Then gacha of the Parsangika school is that I, appeared the I or that appeared not me labeled by me, labeled but so what a person believe gacha, that is not the gacha of a person school Tanjura. So the so person school view is that that I think that that or I or anything appeared not me labeled by mind, not just me labeled by mind. So some existence from its side, some not completely existing, some exist, some very subtle, some existence from its side. So not me labeled by mind, or total opposite to that. So something existing, something, there's something there. There's something labeled by mind, but there has to be something from there. There has to be something from there. That there is labeled by mind, yes, but there has to be something from its side, yes. So something has to be from there. Oh, that one is gacha. So that one. Oh, that one, you see, that one is a gacha, according to Tajilwa Parsangika school. So that, you see, it's very subtle one, appearing, existing from there, very subtle one. Oh, that is the object to be repeated, the gacha according to Parsangika school. Or when you realize that, then you realize that phenomena, that exists mere name. The I exists in a mere name. Then you start to realize that. That's the correct one. That's the correct way to realize all the phenomena. Enlightenment exists in mere name. Hell exists in mere name. Samsara exists in mere name. Nirvana exists in mere name. You exist in the mere name. I exist in the mere name. Whole world exists in the mere name. So your parents exist in the mere name. Your wife exists in the mere name. Your husband exists in the mere name. Your children exist in the mere name. Your possession exists in the mere name. Yeah, your body exists in the mere name. So your $1 billion exists in the mere name. I don't know what else. So So my view is the more you think of subtle divine rising, the more you think it helps more to recognize the person gives you the dakta, the very subtle one. It helps more to understand that. You see, more you think a subtle way, a subtle dimension. This is how I think. So that's it. Okay. What's time now? Time, okay. Can I read the Heart Sutra? Long, English. Not too bad. I need the English text. So I'm going to Lung today, but then maybe I might talk again tomorrow. So this is Buddhism is the only one that has complete method how to be free from oceans of samsara suffering. Suffering of rebirth, suffering of old age. You don't need America. Michael Jackson goes often to fix up. But for me, how much we want to fix up, I don't see his face attractive. It's kind of looking very strange. I don't know, but maybe some of the people see very beautiful. But how many times you go to fix his face in the makeup shops, you know, and I use him as an example, but Michael Jackson, I don't know where he is now. You think he'll be dancing the same way in the hell realm? Or feather realm, animal realm? Oh, Deva? He does this while he's dancing, then he go back. But his face here, but at the same time go back. Something like that. Of course, that's a very gross, my view, you know. So anyway, you see, to be totally free from suffering, birth, suffering, old age, suffering, sickness, suffering, death, that's complete method how to exercise path, to overcome this, to totally free from all this. So my idea, there are many thousands of religions, but you don't hear freedom. You don't hear by practicing this religion that you become free from all these sufferings. This from the samsara suffering, this is the first one, suffering pain. 100%. There's clear method, path, how can you overcome this complete forever? Not just 1 month, not just a holiday or 1 week or month or holiday, they come back something, not like that. Free forever. So I did not hear there are thousands of religions, but other I did not hear like Buddhism. The monks studied for years. All these root commentary, they memorize root text, commentaries. So Geshe-Namda did that. I didn't do. Geshe-Namda did that. I left maybe some imprint by receiving lung. Yes, lots of lungs. Receive lung and lung. Lung and lung. I think you don't know what lung is. Only the old students, they know what lung is. They don't know lung in the West. When they come to Nepal, India, then slowly, then 1 month, 2 months ago, they come to know more of lung. Buddhism is, see, for example, to earn car, so you need to know all the details about car, not driving, but the whole thing, what the airplane needs. So like that, study the whole thing, whole path, in the whole gradual path to overcome to seize the cause of suffering, the delusion, karma, not outside, in your mind, within your mind from beginning to not outside. Oh, so therefore, Buddhism is to subdue your mind. Buddhism is not fight, defeat others, not fight, not kill others. Buddhism is to defeat your mind. Defeat your mind. So all the sufferings come from your mind. All your sufferings come from your mind. So therefore, to stop your mind to not produce suffering. So then, the whole Buddhism is to subdue your mind, that which negative mind which produce suffering. So to subdue that. So that's why the Vajrayana meditation do not commit any unwholesome action. Give up, so do engage in perfect wholesome action. Subdue one's mind. This is teaching Buddha. So that Buddha said that he subdue one's mind. This is teaching Buddha. So that's the most important practice. Most important practice as subdue one's mind. You see, the other religions we change outside. Put marks here on the forehead and change dress, change hair, or then you're that. Then you're that. It will change. It's not like that. Buddhism is not like that. Buddhism is not like that. So subdue one's mind. That's the real Buddhism. What I'm saying. That's right. So you see, Buddha has taught to eliminate, to be free from oceans of suffering forever, then you need to eliminate the root of samsara. the ignorance. They're different ignorance. So the ignorance the ignorance for example, you see, similar, go back. There's a world-based aggregate from aggregates of form, aggregates of feeling, cognition, compound aggregates, consciousness. So there are 5 aggregates at the moment we have. So world-based aggregates. So you don't call eye on this, you don't call eye on this, you don't call eye on your shoes, you don't call eye on your caca, all that. Sorry. And you don't call eye on your heart. So you need a world base. And then the world mind and living merely imputing I. So you see, at the very beginning, the world base, okay? Then you see, that's what causes to receive name I. So world is mind, then a mere label, not a label, a mere label I. Merely make up the label I. It's the idea. Make up the label I. So that I'm talking about how to start. So you see, so that's how the I starts. So now you can see there's no I. There's no I at all, from its own side. Existing. There's not even one atom existing from its own side. There's no I at all from its own side. Nothing. Completely empty. No I from its own side. At all. Even tiny atom. No. Nothing exists. Exists in mere name, merely labeled by the mind, because there is the world-based aggregates. That's all. That's all. The I is not, that doesn't exist at all. No! I exists. Exists, but its light doesn't exist. I exist, but its light doesn't exist. Like, you have to think that. Like, I didn't say that. I said, like doesn't exist. Light dream. No, not dream, but light dream. Oh, that is, what is the I? What is the I? Is that. You understand? So I told you yesterday, you didn't know what you are. I told you yesterday, you don't know what you are. So you came here to learn about you. Yeah, so this is you. What is you is this. But you never thought about that. You never thought about that in your life. You see? I tell you. I told you yesterday, you might thought it was strange. You didn't know you. You didn't know you. Okay. That is what is the I? How it exists? It exists, but like doesn't exist. Most unbelievable subtle. You understand? You got that in the right down. You got the right down. that in the West, even you pay $1 billion, you won't be able to buy. Because they buy all. You go to the market and interview, supermarket, or say, airport or the even you pay $1 billion, $1 million, $1 zillion, you won't get that answer. What is I? You understand? What is I is what is you, Sam. Okay. So now you see, you see, the I, the wrong concept, root of samsara, you see. Now, that after 1 second, after that, 1 second or two after that, then negative imprint, as I told you, collected on your mental kingdom from beginning to birth, projected, decorated, immediately decorated. After you put the name I, then decorated. Decoration, put the decoration on the wall. Decorated, projected like the film in the put the machine to decorate on the movie screen. See? So the negative imprint decorated on the eye at the middle level. You see, soon after that second or something, decorated real eye. Decorated real eye, made the real eye. So real eye means existing from inside, existing by naturalism. That real eye, made the real eye. So then you see, after that, that is second, then third second, then your mind hold on that. This is completely 100% true. These eyes, completely 100% true. So hold on this, real eye, completely true, 100% true. That concept is ignorance. Root of samsara, root of your diarrhea, root of your headache, root of your depression, root of your cancer, root of all the 424 diseases, the root of all, root of your suffering, but the root of your suffering, all the sicknesses, root of your old age, root of your death. So come on that. Besides that, all the samsari pleasure, the temporary pleasure, which is natural suffering, but appear this pleasure to the hallucination mind. All the second, all the suffering change, all the samsara pleasure, all the came from that, all the suffering. That third suffering prepares every company what the three suffering rises, prepares a company suffering rises from that, okay? From that ignorance. So now you have to understand that. So the whole interest ocean suffering rises from that ignorance. Okay. So now you see, to eliminate this ignorance, you need to meditate on ultimate emptiness, total opposite to the ignorance, total opposite. Otherwise, no other realization, bodhicitta, all others do not become total opposite to this contradiction, do not contradict, does not become completely opposite to this ignorance. None. So except the wisdom realize emptiness. So that particular Madhyamika Prasangika, the second school, Prasangika school view emptiness. All that realizing that all has to be that, not that all the school they talk about emptiness. No, not even talk about emptiness. No. only the Madhyamika school, the Prasangika school. This happened, the first school happened during Buddha's time in India. So the Prasangika school empty. So that you have to realize this one. That's completely opposite. Total opposite to ignorance, okay? The way of holding the eye. Total opposite. So therefore Buddha has taught Prajna Paramita 12 volumes, then 4 volumes, then 1 volume Jetongpa Buddha has taught, okay? Wisdom, exam teaching. But now all that is now Heart Sutra, essence wisdom. This is this after all that, the Jetongpa, 1 volume, then this is the essence. This is the essence as shortened. All that teaching in the Heart Sutra, this 1 or 2 pages, Heart Sutra. So reveals the wisdom directly, but indirectly the Katsura method. So the unbelievable Buddha's teaching. So okay. So I do the room, then I stop there. Then you can sleep. Then after the Heart Sutra, then there's few syllables of Prajna Paramita. So there is Lama Tamba Tunande, the Jishavata Chamayanta, no, that's wrong. Lama said, that's wrong. Munaya Soha. You have to know, because many texts has go wrong. So there's a few syllables. After the Heart Sutra, then short one, few syllables Heart Sutra. This one. Now only one word. So that is just one syllable. So means negative word. Negative word. So means no phenomena exists from those eyes. No phenomena exists from sight. You see, whatever eye, action, object, whatever for sense of eye, nose, the tongue, and everything is appear from there. Okay? Just totally wrong. And we hold on that, this is 100% truth. We live the whole life with that. You're born with that, and you go to kindergarten with that, school, then your parents existed from that, then you got married to the true existing husband, to the wife, true existing wife, then true existing children, then true existing money and job, and then the so they all truly in job, and then so the whole thing is what I'm saying, forgetting all I'm talking there. So anyway, like that, Oh, so means you see how everything appears to you and you hold on to all this. Not there. All this totally empty. Including I, excellent substance. Holding is totally empty. So one word, one word, the parameter, so like that. Okay, so this heart is so important, so precious teaching. Okay, so that's why in the teaching normally recited. So beginning together. Yeah, I do the room of this. You think that you're taking room the Heart Sutra, so each word to hear and cause to exercise part in your heart. Then when you reveal to other sentient beings, immediately it causes to exercise part in their heart. And never even to be reborn lower realms, and then by exercising emptiness, the prevent samsara and the teaching life. Okay? So the thing, the heart of the perfection of wisdom sutra. Papa Gontos, and I proceed to the three noble rays of Lama. So if the English translation is done correctly, you can do English and also all translation. Otherwise, if it's not English not correct, then better to do interpretation. It's correct, no misunderstanding. So here I do English. Thus did I hear at one time. The Bhagavan was dwelling on mass of boulder mountain in Rajgir together with the great community of monks and great community of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Bhagavan was absorbed in the concentration on the category of phenomena called profound perception. Also, at that time, the Bodhisattva Mahasabha Arya Avalokitesvara looked upon the very practice of the profound perfection of wisdom and beheld those five agates also as empty of inherent nature. The other language, Heart Sutra is missing. That part is missing. Many Heart Sutras of other countries, beginning part is the evolution is not there. Only the form, the emptiness form is that part. So even the prayer is not complete. So here it's completed. Then through the power of Buddha, the Venerable Buddha said, this to the Bodhisattva Mahasabha Arya Avalokitesvara. How should any son of the lineage train? This is a lineage translation from very early times, Dhamsala. I think John Landau asked Britain and Shabbat to come to. So I think the race in Tibetan, there was race. Not physical race, mental. These days, I think it's the Mahayana race. How should any son of the lineage train who wishes to practice the activity of the profound professionalism? He said that, and the Bodhisattva Mahasabha Arya Arya Avalokitesvara said this to Venerable Shariputra. Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughter of the lineage who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom should look upon it like this, correctly and repeatedly holding those five gates also as empty of inherent nature. Form is empty, emptiness form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also no other. Form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, composition of factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, like this, all the phenomena are emptiness, without Shariputra, like this, all phenomena are emptiness, without characteristics, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without strain, not deficient, not fruitful. Shariputra, therefore, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no composition of factor, no consciousness, no I, no nose, no tear. So now here, very important thing is what I mentioned, the example, the and that after the middle level, then you see for the hallucinant mind, it appears existing from its side, not only from its side, but only existing from its side, totally grows. So same thing with the eye. So middle level by the mind, and then after the second or and the sooner later, then the eye that you are labeled the aggregates, and then you see then should exist sooner or later existing from its side. Not only middle level, but not labeled by mind at all as a totally existent. That very wrong, very false. View. So what doesn't exist means that one. What comes, what you decorate, what you project, the hallucination, the real I exists from the other. So the real sound similar to others. You have to think that, not the middle level, the I. Because the middle level, the I, ear, nose, tongue, not that. Not the middle level, the eye, ear, nose, tongue, all that, okay? So you have to that you have to meditate. No eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no of touch, and no phenomena. As Shiva says, no depression. No hunger, no thirst, no sleep. There is no I element and so on up to, and including no mind element and no mental conscience element. There is no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance, and so on up to, and including no aging and death, and no extinction, no aging and death. Similarly, there is no suffering or origination, sensation, but there is no exalted withdrawal, attainment, and also non-attainment there. Therefore, Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, because rely on and dwell in the provisional wisdom, the mind without obscuration and without fear, having completely passed beyond era, they reach the end and the end point of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the three times and also manifestly completely awaken to unsurpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment in the reliance on the professional wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of the professional wisdom, the mantra of the great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal mantra, and the mantra equal to the unequaled, the mantra that truly pacifies all the suffering, should be known as truth since it is not false. The mantra of the professional wisdom is claimed and declared. Datum Gata Paragata Prasanga, the Buddha Shariputra, the Bodhisattva, Mahasabha should train in the brown professional wisdom like that. Or then the Bhagavan arose from the concentration and commented the Bodhisattva Arya Avalitavara saying, Well said. Well said. Son of the lineage, it is like that. It is like that. One should practice the professionalism just as we have indicated. Even that the consideration. The Bhagavan having thus spoken, the Venerable Sri Putra, the Buddhist Mahasabha, Arya Buddhist, Arya Avatasvara, and those surrounding in their entirety along with the world of the gods, human, asuras, Gandhavas, Gandharvas, were over enjoyed and highly praised. They're spoken by the Bhagavan. Yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. Did all the past the best of it, I managed to go to my 30 minutes to go to the listened and number to Buddhas. Then made the Bodhicitta, so all the happiness and success are playing light one day for oneself, for every sentence we made regenerated in the heart. In the heart, numberless helplings, numberless anger, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless intimacy beings, and those who have generated the Bodhicitta may be increased. Sashi Bhagavata Rizali Janyi De Jamba De Sanjay Shidamita Duke Namda Chenla Chaparejo
Idam Gurura Mendala
Kandaya Daya O Jangju Yasame Jo Yarimbo Chehamaje Abana Yajejo Cheva Nyama Yameba Yagone Kondo Rajetu Meba Judet Luva Meba Pesagaman to the Java Ludu Tova Tinjela Teragunda Java Tonga Singing was the Zebeto Javena Velamzati Kajetayan Tova Juji Emijananda Tamejananda Raja Jave in the Jeto Security Rosan Javet and Java Bandala Machu Chinawa Kotango Teta Singanda Jajis and Josamba Juna Telefonanda Sojiva Show Jilata So Ataveza Taso Nevesa Joteneta Umata Chota Desheva Zeto Vedanto Hamagave Chinva Basa Chesanjeva Monteve Samba Tashi Did all the past best which I made to go to I made to go to listen to them and Buddhas. So today I can say real one which do not exist from its own side. It exists in my name. May I do that with I. Who is the real one do not exist at all from its own side, and which exists in my name. Chida Buddha, which it is the Buddha, which is the real one, do not exist from that, which exists in leave all the sentient beings who do not exist from its own side, which exists in then lead to that Buddha which do not exist from its own side, which exists in them. Think by myself alone, who do not exist from society, which exists in many. O Jaman Bavijita Jibazo Kunta Samotayandi, the Kunjitun Dalajang Gavata Jarato, Shibi Javata, Wagana to the Navayeta, Etawati, Jasawa. Oh, Jidin come deep in the mother back on the Estambe Ishino, Chamet in the Jazz. Good day, to Jalondo.
Shashi Jamgun Javan, then Yon Bebe with Choso Korea, Leme, Tudema, Naso, the Shegun, Shabde. Thank you very much. Good night.